Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new episode of ELO HELL, where we decide, is it your team or do you suck? Today's contestant is Banana. Banana came in with a replay, says, I'm in gold, but I do think I deserve a higher rank. Should be in plat at least. He says, I know my aim could use some improving, but I still think that I did pretty well overall, even though we lost. Let me know your thoughts and feel free to roast me. I'm the Cassidy, by the way. Yeah, sure. I got you, man. I will definitely roast you. Let's see what you got, dude. Cassidy's really, really good right now. Probably the best DPS in the game. His homing missile, or whatever you call it, the Molotov cocktail. What is it called? Magnetic grenade. His magnetic grenade is really, really deadly, right? Like it almost like basically all you have to do is stick them, one-shot them. Insanely good. You have a mercy pocket. Your Rissa is low ground. I don't know why, but that's okay. Decent shots, good body shots. Got some damage in. Okay, you just got dynamited. You probably want to back out.
I'm dying. Help me.
Why? Okay. Okay. The very first thing I noticed. I get that you want to try to play around your tank and stuff. I know your Mercy is currently on the tank, but if the Mercy is on you, you can definitely stay high ground. Or if they push you too hard, right? If they take their high ground, you can just fall back and jump to the right side here. Or you can just fall back all the way and play the left high ground. I know you want to hit your nades, but like high ground is really good, especially on Cassidy. And you're just standing there. This ability needs to be changed, by the way. I'm not blaming you for playing Cass, but look at this. Look at this aim, okay? This ability is ridiculous. Whiff, randomly throwing the nade in his general direction. He's even shoulder peeking, right? Like. Now he's behind the wall and it's still gonna stick to him, right? It hit him. Nice ability, Blizzard. I don't like how you again, like you're currently look at you. You're completely in the open. I don't know if you're gonna die here or not. They have a shield. There's options here. Option number 1 is stand in the open and feed like you. Option number 2 is play behind your Orisa, which is still really risky. Option number 3 is you can take some cover, play off angles. And the best option, dude, high ground. High ground is so good, especially on this map. There's so many angles you can take, dude. You are doing everything wrong right now in terms of positioning. I am not gonna complain about your aim, but high ground, so good. You're not in World War I in the trenches. The thing is, even if you live here, what value are you really getting, right? They have a shield and a Sigma. The only thing you can shoot right now is the Sigma. Not only are you risking death, you're also just not doing anything to the other team, right? The trench warfare. And here, yeah, here's it. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm gonna pause right now. You see how you have to ape them right now? Because you can't take cover from the Bob. Because you're just sitting low ground. Let's see how if it works out for you. The roll in, aggressive play. Outskilled on the cast. You somehow live. Okay, zoning high noon, I don't mind as much. Hey, if there's one thing that's on point, it's your magnetic grenades, okay? It's like a classic case of pretty solid aim, you know, pretty solid aim, but horrible positioning. Like, fix your positioning. I promise you, if you were anywhere high ground, you would get like way more kills, and your Rissa would probably live way easier, and the rest of your team would do way easier too. Yeah, and you die because you're again in the open. Last video, if you didn't watch, I said there is no stat that tells you how good you're doing. But the one thing that tells you how good you're doing is how often are you the one that dies first? And how often are you the one that gets a kill first? And if you don't die first, did your support die because of you? Right? That's what you have to keep in mind. Okay, anyways. Alright, you finally found the hide. Why? Back in the trenches, guys. Gotta hide. Alright, you're taking back hide. Okay, good. Nice shots. And notice how big of a difference this is now. I mean, now you gotta hit your shots, but you see how... Here, look at this. This is like super basic, right? But I'll explain it anyways. You see how their team, right now, cannot really put any pressure on your front line. The only person that can like kind of pressure your Orisa is their Sigma. But like, you see how the enemy team is really scared of you now? Like, Zen almost died, has to like take cover, look at you, right? Cassidy's looking at you. And the Kiriko can't peek, right? You're creating so much space for your team by just your positioning. Okay. And you died first. But you're peeking too aggressively. You can like jiggle peek, you know, shoulder peek on the left or the right, but you're just standing in the middle of the window. Look how easy you are to hit. You're just standing there, right? You are just standing there. You're barely moving. In fact, you didn't move at all. You just stood there. You're still trying to fight them low ground. Like, I don't mind your cover, and I still don't know what happened to that nade, but yeah, you. This is like Scuff World War I, where you both teams ran out of ammo and you're the guy running in with a bayonet trying to get the kill. Alright, got some shots in. Movement is still like, you know, you always seem to stand still when, like, right before you try to aim and shoot. Like, try to do it in the movement. I know that it's a bit harder. You missed a shot either way, right? Like, if you were moving while doing it, he probably wouldn't hit you. But, you know, your movement is, like, very predictable. Okay, listen. Okay, be aware of when the last fight is. Right now, if you get any kill, it's basically game over, right? Like, it's the last fight for them. But that also means if you die right now, you're not going to respawn before overtime. So it's also really risky to die here. The last fight is double important because A, if you get an enemy, they won't be able to get back in time usually. And B, when you die in the last fight, they can capture easier because all the respawns are slower. You can definitely get the kill here. I don't know why you back out. If you don't die in the next 1 second, if you shoulder peek, it's a free kill with the nade, right? Surely. There you go. Cassidy. Balanced character, guys. Let's go. Okay. Good shots. Good positioning. I actually like that you're staying high ground. And, dude, you're carrying this fight. Let's go. Let's check out your attack. You said you're losing this game. So you see they have a Bastion. So you want to be mindful of this turret. And they have a junk, right? So you just want to be aware of the burst they have and the spam they have.
Bam, bam.
Moving in, hitting your shots. How are you losing this game? And now you have 7 minutes. Okay, 5:30. You have a lot of time to capture. If you hear, like, you can hear her. There's a free kill on the Mercy, right? Yeah, outskilled. Magnetic grenade is so silly. It's kind of beyond me how you managed to lose this, to be honest. In case you didn't know, you can jump over here with a roll. I'm pretty sure. And then you can take an even more aggressive angle, right? Or another angle. Because at this point, they probably know you're here, right? Because you've been sitting up here for like 5 minutes. And you're aggro peeking again, like... Okay, not the best high noon combo. How are you losing this? Oh, whiff. You're back to trench warfare, man. It's not awful to go aggressive on Cass sometimes, right? Like, close range, you're very deadly, but yeah. I know they have beat right now, but like, all you have to do is play slow. You can even go back a bit and take the stairs again, right? Walk up here, there's nothing, you don't need to be in their face at all times, okay? You have high noon. Your Risa died. Look at the Mercy. Like, oh. That's actually dude, honestly, you didn't even have to do a high noon there. It's kind of unlucky that he lived, but like, that's a free kill right here, right? You can nade and then high noon after, and then you only have to charge it to half and she dies, right? You can still go in, right? You can still kill them here. Hit the shots. Miss the dynamite. Come on, man. That's on you. Okay, going high ground again. The junk knows at this point you're coming because you've always gone there, or 90% of the time. Now, you didn't die, it was your Mercy. I can feel the tilt. Okay, waiting for your tank. You're going in now. Don't mind that too much. Your Widow is dead. You can still turn it around. You have a high noon. Hit your shots. There's like so many kills you're missing. Okay, got that kill. Nice. Decent high noon. Zoned. You definitely want to stay alive. You still have a full fight here. Remember what I said first round? You can back off right now, play slow, and probably get a retake. If you die now, you lost the game. Okay, you have Warlock. You know where they are. Yana, I don't know what Yana is doing. You need to hit those shots. I'm not saying your team is playing super well right now, but like, this is a free kill again. You can headshot sticky. If you're confident, you can double headshot, right? Yeah, headshot, body shot. But like instead, even if you miss now, you can still use a stick right now, and he's probably gonna get stuck and die. You can still stick, but you didn't do it. Feels like you're panicking. Yeah, and that... Ah, mech right click, here we go. And it's working. Wait. Okay. This is okay. Alright. I can see why you tilt. Your team did not do great on attack. There were a lot of fights where your team didn't play super well, and there were a lot of fights where you got a kill. But, as always, all of that doesn't matter if you could have done better. And you said you deserve a higher rank. I don't think you do. I think your aim was mediocre. I do think your positioning was trash. You were literally sitting on low ground for the entire defense. You could have held easier. Instead, you were the reason you lost your team the first fight on defense. I get why you're frustrated, because overall it felt like, oh, there were a lot of fights where you killed like a few and then you still lost, right? And that can be frustrating. I get that. But like, look at all the fights where you could have gotten a free kill and probably won that fight really easily, but you missed them. And you have a button that aims for you, the magnetic grenade. And you have a mercy that rests you over and over. I do think you need to get out of your ass, out of your comfort zone. I think you need to work on high ground more, and your movement more, and your aim more. This is like everything. Usually people have like a few weak spots and a few strong spots. You're like mediocre at everything. There's nothing wrong with being mediocre. I'm mediocre too. Just means you need to work on generally playing more. Be more aware of your positioning, try to be more aware of your movement, and try to be more aware of your aim. ELO HELL is not real. You're a gold player. If you improve, you might get out eventually, but for now, you suck. Until next time, see you guys. Bye bye.